going to start off this video with Stella, the shop dog. She's so happy to see me. You don't want your eyes rubbed? Okay. How about if I stick my finger in your mouth? You like that? Crazy goofball. Okay, we got to work, Stella. What are we going to do? You going to show me how you hop up in your van? Oh, that's good. She's going to take a nap, and I'm going to work on this car, I think. This one's been bothering me. This is a Honda Civic. It's an 89 DX. Used to belong to my brother, now belongs to me, and it has a frozen caliper. Front caliper is frozen, not because it's cold, because it's stuck. And I hate things that don't work, can't even roll around the yard. I've been compiling a list of things that's wrong with the car. Don't know how this car is going to end up, but so the misfire under load, I think that's taken care of. Gas, I put new gas in. Distributor's corroded, fix that. Fuel filter, got that. Got a fuel filter right there. Fresh gas, okay, put fresh gas in it. Crank seal leak and right front brake caliper sticks. So let's put a battery in it, fire it up, and get in the shop, see what we can do. It's been sitting here a long time. Oh, gotta release the hood, come on. Okay, now we got the hood released. Where's the little trigger? There it is. Got all the leaves in here. Let's put a battery in it. Okay, battery is in. It's even a Honda battery, 100 month. But it's 7 years old. Let's see if it'll start. Okay. What do we got here? One of these kids. Not that one. Let's try this one. Aha. Can you hear the fuel pump running? That's good. And push the clutch in. Oh, the mat is my big old boots. Oh, yes. It's running. That's awesome. Okay, we're lifting this thing up in the air and just drove it in from outside and can barely roll this wheel. Let's try the other front one. Oh, yeah. Big difference. So either the caliper is stuck or the brake line is pinched. Don't know which. I got both. All right, so we got the wheel off and we got the brake line just disconnected, dripping there. I still can't turn the wheel. So I'm hoping it's not the bearing. It's not. It doesn't make any weird noises. It is the caliper. I did get a new caliper and new brake lines. I probably don't need new brake lines, but these are a stainless steel upgrade for performance braking, and I thought they'd be kind of fun to put those on there. And these are 30 years old. So I'm going to change out the brake lines, both sides, bleed them, and see if we got a car that's fun to drive. Right now, it's awful to drive. This wheel gets super hot, and it just doesn't roll. Feels like it doesn't have any power. It just is it's a liability. So let's fix that. Okay, so we've got our new caliper on. We've got our new brake line on. What is this? All kinds of organic debris. We've got a turning wheel now. The brake shoes or the brake pads are not too bad. Now we just got to move to the other side and replace that hose as well. We'll have some firm stopping pressure, I hope. You'd think that once you get the lug nuts off, the wheel would just come right off, but no. These have been on here for so long, the wheels are rusted to the hubs. Come on. Sometimes you gotta just turn them a little bit. Still not coming. Oh, is it coming? I gotta get a bigger hammer. Really stuck. All right, and so now we have our driver's side stainless steel brake hose all hooked up. Looks good. Caliper's pretty rusty. One thing when you're working on old cars you got to pay attention to is just being aware of stuff. Like check the brake pads. This screw was coming undone, but an easily overlooked safety item is tires. Like these tires are date stamped 20 years. And if you look at this tire here, I've already marked it. It is splitting. Look at that. The tread is separating. There's a bubble there. This tire is way bad. See that? Gotta keep your eyes open. Look at the wear on the inside there. This tire is junk. It's going on the back of the car for now until we decide what we're going to do with the car. But gotta be careful. Really gotta be careful. Okay, and the next step after doing your brakes is to bleed the brakes. I do a lot of one-man brake bleeding, and the way that works, and it's worked for me for years, is you get the wrench you need, 10mm closed-end brake caliper or brake nipple wrench, the kind that has the 6 edges. That's usually the best, especially for old calipers. And you run the line, your PVC hose or your vinyl hose, up, 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 up. See how I hang the bottle from the bottom of the hood there? So that when I'm in the car and I'm pumping the pedal, I can watch the fluid rising. You can see it's about right here. This is where the edge of the fluid is. And you can see the bubbles in here and how many bubbles you have. And you can totally do it by yourself. I am a one-man operation. I need to be able to do it by myself. So we've got the brakes bled, but I want to make sure, so I'm going to go pump on the pedal just to make sure there's no air in the lines. And sometimes you get lucky, and after you pump for about, I don't know, 5 pumps, you just crack this bleeder, quarter turn or whatever, and you'll see a couple bubbles come out, and you close it immediately without pumping the pedal, and usually you're done. Okay, so we've got the brakes all done, wheels back on, pedal feels nice and firm. The next thing on our list is a fuel filter. I don't know when the last time this has been changed. It may never have been changed. The fuel filter resides right here next to this vacuum canister, which just clips onto this firewall. You can remove that or just pull it to the side. And we got to use a some type of a release, like with a gun, to get this off and this off. Not that they're really stuck, but the twisting action, unless you can get a wrench in here and then a wrench on there, it's kind of tough. I like to use my little ratchet gun and get those off. And there's a bolt right there. It has a kind of a horseshoe clamp that holds the fuel filter on, and we're done. Let's do it. Okay, just like that, we have a new fuel filter installed just like it should be. I don't think this has ever been changed. I think this is the original. I could be wrong. That looks original to me. Let's start up the car and see if we have any leaks. Brakes feel good. Oh, it's taking a little while to crank. There she goes. Let's see if we got any leaks. I don't see any fuel spurting. That's good. That's a wrap for right now. I think we should drive it. Give ourselves a little treat. All right, so we're driving the little Honda Civic. Unfortunately, it is dark when I leave work now, and there's a guy right in front of me. I will hit him. Pedestrian, beware, I guess. So we're gonna let her warm up here a little bit, and I'll try the brake. The brakes already feel fantastic. So much better. The car rolls so easy without the caliper sticking. Some of the leaves are gonna blow off our windshield here. Let's turn the wipers on. Oh, it just rolls. It feels so much better. What an improvement. So much better. I jam on the brakes for you, but there's a car right behind me. I think it's a success. The car is zippy and fun to drive. And I think it's going to be great. All right, thanks for watching the video. I hope I helped enlighten you in your project. And we'll see you when the sun shines, huh? How about that? Oh, we can try the brakes here. Oh yeah, they feel strong, really strong. That's awesome.